when you're traveling 100 days a year, you're gonna miss, basketball games and softball games, and it's a grind. It's hard to be gone so much. It's hard to people ask honestly all the time, what do you like about traveling all the time for work, or what do you love about it, or what do you dislike about it? The grind, just that daily grind of travel just wears on you. Wears on you mentally, physically, especially when you travel by yourself a lot like I do. And it's challenging. You can kind of feel like you're out on an island. So much of your travel, many times you're not in control. Especially when you're flying a lot like I do. I mean, I have very little control over how the day's gonna go. I'm kind of at the mercy of them. So that grind gets old. It gets hard to get in at Friday night at 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night. Turn around church on Sunday. Next thing you know, I'm back home, finishing laundry, packing up to leave again on Monday, or maybe even Sunday night, depending on where I have to go out of. So it's a challenge, but I wouldn't change it for the world. It hurts me to hear how many people hate their job. I mean, it's a complaint about coworkers, it's a complaint about their boss, it's a complaint about what they do. I have no reason to ever complain about what I do. I love the people I work with, and I love the people I work for. And so the ancillary part of all this is the challenge yet rewarding side for my family. I have a 12-year-old daughter, and she's a pretty cool kid, and so I want to make sure and work hard for her. I want her to see that life is challenging and that you do have to work hard. And yeah, that means sacrifices sometimes. She knows that I always can't be there at every single game, or I always can't be there at night. But she also knows that the things that I'm working toward are for her benefit as well. And she loves to talk, and she loves to ask me about how things are going. And I love telling her about my job and what I do, and it's a fun story to tell. And I can't wait till she's even older when I can start to begin to bring her with me some of the time. So there's a lot that goes into it and a lot of grind, but man, it is the most rewarding, fulfilling, just downright amazing jobs I've ever had. This video is going to be focused a lot on me and my challenges and the grind for me and the rewarding parts for me. But there are a whole group of people at the office logging the miles that I do, putting in the travel time that I do, making the same sacrifices that I do, and they all work so hard. And the main thing I want people to know and understand about this is there's nothing about this that is a complaint. We want you to know there's a challenge and it's hard, but we're doing this because we want to make a difference. We want to be the guys that are out there making a difference. Good people are everywhere, and so when you get to meet all these good people, especially in the ag industry, I mean, my goodness, it's the backbone of what our country is. And so when you're getting to meet people like that and work for a company like what I work for, if that doesn't excite you, then you probably don't have a pulse. And so it's how could I not love what I do? I think for myself and all of the guys who travel, is it's more than a job. It's a career. It's a path. Up at dawn, grinded out, hard job, but you do it because you love it. You do it because at the end of the day, you can say, today I made a difference. Today I was on a 200 cow dairy that is about to have to shut down. At that point, you're not impacting one thing or two things. You're impacting generations. The perks of travel would be located directly over my right and left shoulder right now. It's just awesome. You know, I never would get to do this probably. I mean, if it wasn't for getting to travel and do what I get to do for a living, I wouldn't get to see this and enjoy these things, at least not without a lot more effort involved. And so, awesome. God's creation.